The following is a Hennessy Hendo production. It includes excerpts and material from my vast collection of books and general knowledge. My collection spans many centuries and millennia. I upload as I have time, but the sheer volume is just so immense. It would do the people of the world good to listen to some actual classics or educate themselves on all manner of topics from fictional books to philosophy. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Operation Ranch Hand was a U.S. military program during the Vietnam War, conducted from 1962 to 1971 as part of a broader herbicidal warfare strategy. It involved the large-scale use of chemical defoliants, most notably Agent Orange, to destroy forest cover and crops used by the Viet Cong and North Vietnamese Army, NVA. 1. Background and objectives. 1. Strategic goals. The primary goal was to deprive enemy forces of natural cover provided by dense forests and to destroy food crops to disrupt their logistical support. The operation was justified under the broader counterinsurgency strategy, aiming to reduce the mobility and effectiveness of the Viet Cong. 2. Authorization. Approved under President John F. Kennedy in 1961, the operation was part of Project Agile, a U.S.-sponsored initiative focused on unconventional warfare in Vietnam. The slogan of the program was chillingly blunt: "Only you can prevent a forest." 3. Chemical agents. Agent Orange, the most infamous, containing dioxin, a highly toxic compound with severe long-term health effects. Other chemicals used included Agent White, Agent Blue, Agent Purple, Agent Pink, and Agent Green. Each had varying compositions tailored for specific applications, e.g. defoliation versus crop destruction. 2. Execution and scope. 1. Aerial spraying. Operation Ranch Hand primarily used C-123 aircraft outfitted with spray systems to disperse chemicals over vast areas. Helicopters and other ground-based methods supplemented aerial operations. 2. Scale. Over 20 million gallons of herbicides were sprayed across approximately 12% of South Vietnam's land area. More than 4.5 million acres of forest and 500,000 acres of crops were destroyed. Key targets included the Ho Chi Minh Trail, enemy strongholds, and agricultural regions. 3. Timeline. The operation escalated throughout the 1960s, peaking between 1967 and 1969, before public and international criticism led to its gradual discontinuation by 1971. 3. Environmental and ecological impacts. 1. Deforestation. Vast areas of tropical forests, including mangrove ecosystems, were permanently destroyed or severely damaged. The ecological balance in many regions was disrupted, leading to the loss of biodiversity and soil degradation. 2. Agricultural devastation. Crops essential to local populations, including rice and other staples, were destroyed, contributing to famine and displacement. 3. Unintended consequences. The chemicals often drifted beyond intended targets, impacting civilian areas and ecosystems not directly involved in the conflict. Here, human health impacts. 1. Dioxin contamination. Agent Orange contained 2,3,7,8 to tetrachlorodibenzo P-dioxin, TCDD, one of the most toxic dioxins known, with long-lasting environmental persistence. Exposure has been linked to numerous health issues including cancer, e.g. non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, prostate cancer, neurological disorders, birth defects, e.g. spina bifida, cleft palate, chronic illnesses, e.g. diabetes, cardiovascular diseases. 2. Impact on veterans. U.S. military personnel involved in spraying operations suffered significant health effects, leading to decades of legal battles for recognition and compensation. 3. Civilian suffering. Millions of Vietnamese civilians were exposed, resulting in generational health issues, including widespread birth defects in areas heavily sprayed. 5. Political and ethical issues. 1. Violation of international law. Critics argued that herbicidal warfare violated the Geneva Conventions, which prohibit the targeting of civilian resources and infrastructure. Although justified as a military necessity, the widespread environmental destruction and civilian harm raised ethical concerns. 2. Secrecy and accountability. The full extent of dioxin toxicity was not disclosed to the public or military personnel at the time of deployment. Companies involved in producing the chemicals, such as Dow Chemical and Monsanto, faced lawsuits and public backlash. 6. Legacy and long-term impacts. 1. Environmental recovery. Many areas affected by defoliation have not fully recovered due to soil contamination and loss of biodiversity. Efforts to reforest and rehabilitate these regions continue, often with mixed results. 2. Health and compensation. The U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, VA, eventually recognized a range of illnesses linked to Agent Orange exposure, providing health care and benefits to affected veterans. In Vietnam, remediation efforts include soil cleanup and support for affected families, although funding and scope remain limited. 3. Legal and moral reckoning. Class action lawsuits in the 1980s led to settlements for U.S. veterans, but similar efforts by Vietnamese victims have largely been unsuccessful. The program remains a stark reminder of the ethical dilemmas in modern warfare and the unintended consequences of technological advances. 4. Symbol of the Vietnam War. Operation Ranch Hand has become a symbol of the Vietnam War's devastating human and environmental toll, often cited in critiques of military overreach and disregard for civilian impact. 7. Conclusion. Operation Ranch Hand was a significant yet controversial component of U.S. military strategy in Vietnam. While it achieved some tactical objectives, its long-term consequences far outweighed its short-term gains. The operation devastated ecosystems, caused generational health crises, and left a legacy of mistrust and moral questioning that persists today. Its lessons underscore the need for ethical scrutiny and accountability in the use of chemical and environmental warfare. Thank you for watching. Please share the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Check out other series including 10-minute synopses or complete audiobooks on Hennessy Hendo on YouTube. Improve your vocabulary. Be more fun at parties. Increase your knowledge. Become a literary master like Hendo.